The Earth File. Chapter 24. The Forest That Remembered. Observation Note 12. Location: Earth. Subject: balance. Question: why does nature survive through balance while humanity often pursues excess? The diary had once written, "If you wish to understand humanity, do not always watch people, sometimes watch the world that has quietly tolerated them." The observer returned to those words without footsteps, without distance. He was there. An ancient forest, no borders, no flags, no names carved into the sky, only life. Morning arrived long before the first human voice. Mist drifted between towering trees. Sunlight slowly reached the forest floor, where tiny plants stretched toward a warmth they had never seen before. Nothing hurried, nothing competed. Everything simply became what it was meant to become. A stream wound gently through the woodland. Its water carried fallen leaves without deciding which deserved to float and which should sink. Nearby, moss-covered stones that had remained unmoved for centuries. The forest had no monuments. Time itself was its memory. The observer noticed something curious. Every tree reached toward the same sky, yet none tried to grow in another's place. The tallest protected the smallest from harsh winds. The oldest returned to the soil, feeding generations they would never meet. Even in death, they continued giving. A woodpecker tapped patiently against an old trunk, not out of anger, not to be heard, simply because that was how it found its next meal. High above, birds crossed invisible paths. Below them, insects carried burdens many times their own weight. No applause, no audience. Still, they continued. Hours passed. The forest changed without anyone announcing it. Sunlight shifted, shadows moved, flowers opened, others closed. Life followed rhythms older than memory itself. Then, the observer heard the only human sound all morning: laughter. A father and his young daughter walked along a narrow trail. She stopped beside a fallen tree. It died. Her father knelt beside her. Did it? She looked again. Tiny mushrooms covered the trunk. Young saplings grew from its side. Ants disappeared into small openings in the bark. The old tree had fallen. The forest had not lost it. It had simply given it a new purpose. The little girl smiled. "So nothing is wasted?" Her father looked around before answering. "Not here." The observer remained silent. He thought of cities filled with discarded food, machines built to be replaced, forests cleared faster than they could return. People exhausted by wanting more than enough. Nature seemed to know a truth humanity often forgot. Everything borrowed must one day be returned. Clouds gathered, rain began to fall, not heavily, just enough. The leaves welcomed it without complaint. The soil drank quietly. The streams swelled with new life. No one owned the rain, yet everything depended upon it. As evening settled, deer emerged cautiously from the trees. Owls prepared for the night. The forest never truly slept. It simply changed shifts. Life continued, whether anyone watched it or not. The observer looked one last time before the forest disappeared into twilight. It had offered no speech, no commandments, no promises, only an example. For millions of years, life had survived here through balance, taking only what was needed, giving without expectation, beginning again after every ending. The diary had been right. Sometimes, to understand humanity, one must first understand everything humanity depends upon. The observation closed quietly. Only one question remained. If the Earth has always known how to live in balance, why do we find it so difficult? End of chapter 24.